What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play New Super Mario Bros. Wii. In the previous video, we finished off World 4, and now we're ready to start World 5. Now, World 5 is pretty interesting. We got some new enemies, some new stage hazards, but overall, it's still the same old Mario game we've come to know and love, so it's nothing we can't handle. I will say this about World 5. It's pretty average overall. I don't hate it, but I don't really like it either. It's got some okay levels, then it just has some levels that on paper seem like a good idea, but when you play them, it's like, ugh, why did they think this was a smart design choice? So I'll probably talk about those levels once we get to them. Plus, like I mentioned in the last video, there's like this weird map screen hazard that can lock you out of playing certain levels, and that can get kind of annoying since like you'll sometimes have to play multiple levels later on in the world before the game decides you can go back and play one of the earlier levels. I don't really think that was a good idea, but you know, I didn't make the game, so what the heck do I know? Anyways, the last star coin is kind of towards the end of this level, so we got a ways to go before we grab it. In the meantime, I do have a pretty funny story I want to tell you guys. This actually happened over the weekend. I think it was Saturday. I'm not even sure how this happened, but it was like 6 or 7 p.m. on Saturday. I was actually getting ready to record the Zelda video that I put up yesterday at the time. So I'm exiting the bathroom on like our second floor, and I'm walking out and I hear this weird noise. It sounded like some flapping, then a thud. So I stop and I look around the room real quick, and I see in the corner is just like this small brown bird. And I have no idea how this thing not only got in the house, but got into like the second floor of the house. So I'm standing there and I'm like, alright, well, I gotta get this bird out of the house before I do anything else. Like, what am I going to do? So I'm thinking, I gotta catch this thing, I guess, right? And then release it outside. So I grab a large plastic container, one that you would like use to store laundry in if you wanted to put something away for the winter in the closet. So it was empty, I grabbed it, and I'm like, maybe if I can get the bird to land in this thing, I could put the top on and just carry it outside. It seemed like a good idea at the time. So I grabbed this plastic thing, and I like toss it towards the bird's direction. And of course, stupid me, that scares the bird and it flies to the other side of the room and eventually makes it into a different room. And at first that seemed like a really bad thing because now it was like farther away from any doors to go outside. But then I realized, wait a second, that room that it just went into has a skylight, which is a window on the roof, in case you don't know. So before I did anything else to make sure like it doesn't fly into other rooms, I closed all the doors exiting that room, so now the bird is just like stuck in this tiny room, and it's already like made its way to where the skylight was, and it was trying to fly out. Problem is, you know, there was the window screen that was in the way. This bird was aggressive too, like I have no idea what type of bird it was, but it was terrified anytime you got close to it, which I guess is only natural. So, what we ended up doing is holding the tops of those plastic containers around the windowsill to stop the bird from flying back out into the room and towards us. And while we did that, I slipped like a metal rod underneath the plastic tops to lift up the tabs that were holding the screen in place. And then I popped the screen out towards the roof and just sort of held it there and made like an opening for a little bit. It took a while, but eventually the bird did fly out on its own. And I like to think we handled it pretty humanely. It didn't seem like the bird hurt itself at all, since it just like flew right out, no problem. So, yeah, you know, no animals were harmed in the making of this LP, guys. Don't worry. I'm sure the bird is fine. It's not in the house anymore, which is a good thing. So, yeah, everything went better than expected, I guess. Although, it would have been nice if the bird didn't get in the house to begin with. Like, I don't even know how that was possible, because it's not like we left our doors open or anything like that. We didn't, so it must have just flew in somehow, like when we were going outside or somehow. I honestly do not know. Anyways, speaking of stage hazards, even though that transition makes zero sense, this purple water right here, obviously it's poison, so if you jump into it, you will pretty much die instantly, so don't do that. Try to avoid as much as you possibly can. And that's sort of where these giant wigglers come into play, since they can just walk along that poison all they want to, and it's not going to bother them at all. Plus, if we jump off them at the right time, you get like a substantial boost to your jump, meaning you can reach a lot of higher areas. Like, for instance, this one right up here, which I believe should lead us to a secret that eventually will give us, yeah, the final star coin for this level. So, let's just use that propeller block to grab that, and now we'll go back down and finish off this level. I do have another story I can tell, but I'll hold off on that one for a second, because I think the next level after this one is, one that I kind of want to talk about, if the game will actually let us play it. We might not be able to get to it just yet, though, because of that stage hazard. You saw it for like a second as we were making our way to this level, because we sort of crossed by it. But, yeah, hopefully if we're lucky, it stays where it is now and doesn't, like, change, because then we should be able to go directly to 5-3. If it does change, chances are it will lock us out of that level for a little bit, but, we'll have to see once we finish this level. So cross your fingers, guys, and hope for the best, because right now we can go back to that level, but yeah, it shifted and now we're completely locked out of 2-3. Never mind then. I guess we're just gonna go right to the mid castle and fight this Koopaling. I think his name is Iggy. That seems about right. And, oh, okay, this level. Yeah, you know what? This castle is actually pretty straightforward, not gonna lie. The main gimmick here is that these spiked walls will move back and forth. And, the farther you go up, like, the faster their movement is. And also the less space that you have to move around. So, yeah, that's really all there is to it. It's not too hard. All the star coins are kind of along the way as well, so they're not too hidden or out of the way. Should be pretty easy, not gonna lie. While we're going up here, though, I suppose that will give me the opportunity to tell you guys about that second story. This one is not nearly as interesting, but, it's kind of funny. So, a couple nights ago, I was just, like, exhausted from working all day on, the renovations for the office. Like, I was running a couple of wires and, doing some other stuff. Good news is, the office now has, like, an internet connection, so when I do move down there, I can just, like, immediately hook up my computer and get straight to work, so that's good. But, yeah, so I was really, really tired. I think it was, like, 9 p.m. or something, and I just, like, lied down for a little bit to pass out, take a nap or whatever, and then I was gonna wake up and do some video work. So, I lay down to sleep, and, it was, like, right as I got to sleep, because I kind of remember it, because this was, like, the only time that I ever had, like, a lucid dream, if you will. And for those of you who aren't aware, a lucid dream is, like, when you have a dream, but you're aware that you're dreaming. So, first time this has, like, ever happened to me. And, like, that sounds cool, but, I think it's kind of overplayed now that I've actually had one. So I'll give you the context of this dream, right? I was in a Walmart for some reason, and I was walking around, like, the bike aisle. I have no idea why. But, I saw myself there. And, like, that was the point where I realized that I was dreaming, because I saw myself. And myself told me, hey, you're dreaming, trip over that bike and you'll wake up. So then my dream self did that. Like, I tripped over a bike, and then I remember just, like, startling myself awake. And just, like, waking up in my bed, like, what the heck just happened? Like, have you ever had one of those dreams where you fall or you trip or something happens and you, like, startle yourself awake? That is exactly what happened, except I was consciously aware that doing that would wake me up, and then I did it, and I just woke up and I was like, really? That's what I did in my first lucid dream. Like, it was the dumbest thing ever, I swear. It was so stupid. So, that happened over the weekend as well, I guess. Anyways, here's Iggy. These platforms really do actually make this fight easy, don't they? Because they are not helping him out at all. Like, we can avoid his entire shell attack just by jumping between these platforms. So, yeah, not really sure where your design philosophy was for that one, Iggy, but, thanks, buddy. certainly made that mid-castle really, really easy for me. Alright, now that that is done, maybe we'll get lucky and we can go back and finish off World 5-3, I think that one is. Otherwise, we might just have to go to, like, the next level down the line until those vines move, and then we can actually take on 5-3. Like I said, there's certain areas where you're just not going to be able to do the levels in order due to this particular map hazard. Alright, so it moved. Let's actually go back and see where it moved to. Okay, never mind. No, it's still blocked off. We can't even get to it, so that stinks. Fine, I guess we'll just move on to 5-4, I want to say. Yeah, alright. Let's do it, baby. And, oh, man, I think I know what level this is. I kind of hope I'm wrong, but I really don't think I am. Yeah, I know exactly what level this is. Hey, a fire flower. I didn't even know that was there. That's kind of cool. Alright, I don't really want a fire flower, though, because I'm pretty sure this block actually does contain, yeah, an ice flower. And you know what? That's going to come kind of in handy in this level. So, here's the gimmick. We're on this platform. It has a counter. That counter sort of tells you how many enemies are on the platform. I think if the platform counts up to 4 or 5, it will just completely stop moving. And, I guess like another gimmick of this level is that enemies will just constantly fall down from above, which is not fun at all. Like, and they get progressively harder as the level goes on, and yeah, it's 5 when it stops moving. I do want to get this first star coin though, so I kind of will let the platform get overloaded, just so like we can bounce off one of those enemies, grab that first star coin, and then we can clear things out. And that's sort of why I wanted the ice flower, because then we can slide enemies into one another and clear it out that way. It does make it a little bit easier. I'd recommend keeping the ice flower over the fire flower if you can. Now, these small Goombas are really, really annoying because they count as, like, one normal-sized Goomba, but they can also latch onto you and just, you know, stop you from, like, jumping around as much as you normally would be able to. So, they're a little bit annoying to get rid of, but, you know, once you do jump on them, butt stomp them, get them off you, whatever, they're not too much of a problem. As we get closer and closer to the end of this level, we will need to keep a Bob-omb, so just keep that in mind. But the second star coin does require this POW block. Just hang out on this platform, wait for the floating one to pass by you almost, as long as you can jump to it, and then use that POW block underneath those 2 coins to grab the second star coin of this level. I know that was kind of confusing. Hopefully I did explain that well enough. Alright, I really need to just, like, start managing all these enemies some more, because they're all over the place, man. I do not appreciate it. Now I just want to make sure I keep a Bob-omb around, since, like I said, I need that to get the final star coin, and we are sort of approaching the very end of this level. Like, there's the pipe that takes us to the exit, so, that's just, dang, no, I needed that, crap. Give me another Bob-omb, please, game. Alright, there we go. You know what, I don't even care that I got hit, because I just need to blow these bricks up. That way I can jump down here, grab that star coin, and now we are good to go. Like, that is the most stressful part of this level. Now that we're done, we're pretty much done. I guess overall, like, the level wasn't as bad as I was making it out to be. But, yeah, it's just kind of not a fun level because you do need to manage, like, all the enemies, and getting the star coins makes it a little bit more difficult. But, hey, you know, we got through. First try, no problem. That should actually cause the vines to move again, so hopefully, now we can actually go back to 5-3. Yes, finally! The level is unlocked! Oh my gosh, that took way too long, man. But let's do it. I actually don't even think this was the level that I thought it was, because I actually thought this level was the level we just did. Oh, no, never mind. This level is, yeah, so with these little fellas, I have no idea what they're called, but, they're sort of interesting enemies. Their hitboxes are really weird, so yeah, you can get, like, right up next to these guys and not even take damage. But, yeah, their spiky vine feet things are dangerous. You can jump on the center of them, though, so keep that in mind, because you will need to do that in order to get your very first star coins. So, let's try and just jump this correctly. There we go. Now we got that. And, yeah, you probably will need to go through this level a little bit slowly, just because these guys can be kind of annoying and a hassle to get around, but you know, what are you gonna do? And these logs, by the way, they do have like the same physics as the like nut thing on the airship that we saw like a while back, so make sure you constantly jump, otherwise you will fall down into the poison. And that's just not going to be a good time, man. Although you can use it to your advantage by running underneath some of those blocks. So, you never know. It might come in handy. Yeah, alright, fine. I was trying not to do that, but I guess whatever then. Hopefully we can get ourselves another power-up around here. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. See, the game likes to take care of me. Just going to kill you. I don't think any of the star coins are like outside of the standard path for this level. So let's just grab this shell, toss it down there, and now we can get ourselves that second star coin. But let's wait for this guy to like go over to the other side just so we can get in there safely. I do need to stop this shell though, and hopefully not actually. There we go. Jeez. Like, I would have been really annoyed if I took more damage from that freaking shell, man. Telling you. Alright, another power-up maybe game. That'd be nice. You want to give me one? I mean, I know getting hurt by the shell was my fault, but you can always hook me up, man. I ain't gonna complain about it. Alright. Oh, jeez. Come on, dude. There we go. Final star coin. This one can be a little bit tricky to get. Let's just hang out here for a second or two. We need to sort of time this correctly and, jump down here. That way these donut blocks fall, and then we can wall jump back up when he's, like, going to the other side. I know I sort of explained that, pretty poorly, but whoa! Okay, I cannot believe that actually worked. Hopefully you guys understand how that works. And, same thing over here. Let's just very carefully jump on that guy. And now we can go right in this pipe and finish off the level. I'm still gonna be a little bit careful, though. Like, I don't trust myself here. I'm very close to the end. There's a lot of poison, but there we go. We did it. May have not gotten the 1-up, but you know what? I don't really care. At least we finished that level and got all the star coins, so that's all that matters to me, my man. Alright, and I think that pretty much does clear up all the major world map hazards. I know they're still going to be around, but I don't think they're going to be that much of a problem for us anymore, since there's now several pathways that will take us to, like, the end of this world and towards the castle. So we should be okay and not locked out of, like, any more levels. This ghost house does have a secret exit, though, so we'll worry about that in just a moment. For now, though, let's just sort of go through this normally and collect all the star coins. This is actually a really, really short level if you don't get all the star coins, since you pretty much just run directly to the end from that first room that you spawn in and go to like one of the last doors, and you'll be able to just like finish off the level. However, the star coins are sort of in like these side rooms, if you will, so you have to like go through these rooms and then you like get sent back to the main room. That might not have made any sense, but basically, yeah, you grab a star coin. If we go back through this door, it's going to take us all the way back to the beginning of the level. So, yeah, that's basically how this one works. Now that we got that first star coin, let's head down here. And I think the next door we want to go in is actually this one. So let's head through here. See if we can't track down this second star coin. And all these rooms are like super short, by the way. They're kind of just like one room, you run through them to the end, grab the star coin. That's really all there is to it. So overall, not a very hard ghost house. You can get turned around and lost, though, if you don't know what you're looking for. Oh my gosh, that was so stupid, man. The freaking block messed me up there. Oh well, whatever. Not a huge deal. I didn't really need that power up anyways. We'll be fine. Okay, so we got 2 of the 3 star coins. Let's go and get that third one. And I think this one is more towards like the end of the level. I think it's actually in this right doorway, I want to say. So let's head through here and grab that real quick. Then we'll be able to just go and finish up this level, no problem. The secret exit also very easy to find. You basically do the same thing from that first room. Just look for like a door that you didn't go through originally, and you'll find it. You'll know which one is the secret door because it's sort of hidden out of the way, and I'll make sure to show it off when we actually go and get the secret exit for this level anyway, so not a huge deal. Now that we got all 3 star coins though, let's just make our way to the end of the level. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, as I said. Actually, I don't think I wanted to go down here, so yeah, let's head back up here again. And now we're going the right way. Like I said, it is very easy to get turned around in this ghost house. And I actually thought that was the right door. I guess it's not. It must be this one then. Yeah, there we go. My bad, guys. My bad. Like I said, it is kind of easy to get turned around in these ghost house. Speaking of which, yeah, this is a weird area. And hey, Boo. Didn't see you there, buddy. Great. Oh, hey, thank goodness there's another fire flower. I'm actually gonna grab that real quick just because this area is kind of annoying to go through without, like, extra illumination, since basically what you want to do here is, use these blocks that move around, to run through this maze, so to speak. It's kind of confusing, but also not too hard. Just be aware of like when the blocks are going to change and which ones you need to stand on, and you should be able to get through no problem. Just hang out here for a second, and I think that's it. So yeah, we should be done with this level now, right? Yeah, there we go, right at the end. I can try and get like a better flagpole, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the good one. Close enough. 4,000 points, I'll take it. Alright, like I said, there is a secret exit to this level, so I will just jump directly back in there, and we'll clean that up real quick. I think it takes us to that cannon, and that cannon, I want to say it takes you to World 7? It might go directly to World 8, but I'm pretty sure it goes to 7. I'm sure someone in the comments can let me know. Alright, so yeah, let's just go right back into the ghost house, I guess. I was thinking maybe I should go down a level, but I don't think the spikes can really block that off for me, so I don't really need to worry about that right now. So, the secret exit, kind of easy to find. Just follow, like, the basic path until you get to, like, the final section of doors, then drop down here, go to the left through, like, that area, and yeah, this door right here will take you on the path to the secret exit. Pretty straightforward. The challenge in this one is that, yeah, you want to sort of time your jumps along with these button presses, that way you can keep these blocks illuminated. If they do unilluminate, I'm not sure if that's even a word. I know for a fact it's probably not, but if they turn off, you can still stand on them, so don't, like, freak out that you're gonna jump right through them. It's not that big of a deal. It's just that, yeah, it can be a little bit scary since you're not exactly sure where you're jumping. Anyways, now that all that is done, I think, yep, we're right at the end here, so let's just go and grab that flagpole and, be done with this scary ghost house. Hey, we got the 1-up too. Nice. I'll take it. At least we got one flagpole that gave us a 1-up. I feel like we've been missing a lot of those recently just because I've sort of not really cared about them, to be totally honest. But, you know, whatever. Not a huge deal. And now that that cannon is unlocked, we are officially done with everything in that ghost house. So, let's head down to World 5-5 and get right to it, baby. Let's see what we got in this level. I actually don't remember what this one is. Oh, it's the auto-scroller. Alright, you know, we're fine, man. This is a nice, easy, relaxing level. And right before the castle, too. What else could I want? I'll take it. If I'm not mistaken, I believe there is a propeller block around here somewhere, and I kind of want to grab that. I know there is a propeller suit in this level, and I'll definitely be grabbing that later, but for now, we can make use of this block, because there's our first star coin, And, getting that can be a little bit tricky, but with the propeller block, it makes it a whole heck of a lot easier. We can also use it to, like, remove these clouds, which isn't really that big of a deal, but it does give you some more visibility, so, you know, it can't really be a bad thing now, can it? Alright, let's just hop on this manta ray. Might as well hit this P-switch. I'm not gonna bother going after, like, any of those coins, but, hey, you know, you can hit it for the fun of hitting it. It changes up the music, so kinda nice. Anyways, here's our halfway point, so we'll grab that. And I think the propeller suit is coming up. I don't want to miss it because I really, really want it. Like, I know I can technically do everything that the propeller suit can do with this propeller block, but I just don't want to keep holding on to this block is really all I'm saying. So I think the suit is inside one of these question mark blocks coming up. Pretty sure it's like in this right set of blocks, so what do you say we find out together? Ah, yes, there it is. Alright, so not only will this make like the rest of the level easier, it should make picking up the rest of the star coins a breeze as well. And speaking of breeze, yeah, if we clear those clouds away, there's our second star coin. I think the next one is a little bit later in this level. You know what, I do actually want to clear out those clouds because, yes, I need this POW block for the final star coin. And I just sort of realized, like, this whole level would be a lot harder without this propeller suit, because jumping from ray to ray would be kinda strange. Anyways, this W, like right when you're in the center, just drop that POW block, and the coin will fall from the ceiling. That's pretty much all there is to this level and the star coin, so let's just get out of here, and then I suppose we can make our way to the castle because we are done, baby. The only thing we really need to worry about is all of those world map hazards between here and the castle. There might be a couple enemies that we need to fight along the way, but overall shouldn't really be that big of a deal because, yeah, we got several different ways to get to the castle. Hopefully this works. Aw, man. I was kind of hoping he was going to go to the left and not to the right, but oh well. We'll just go through here real quick and, hopefully not get hit. Like, if I had a ice mushroom, that would be ideal, but pretty sure I can get through here with just my propeller suit, no problem. Aw, jeez. Alright, one left. I got this, man. Easy peasy, no brainer. Just, oh, jeez, that was close. No! I lost the propeller suit. Come on, man. I mean, it probably wouldn't have been that helpful in the castle anyways, but still, like, I was so close, dude. It was just one freaking toad balloon. Well, no big deal. We can probably just, like, pick up a power-up early on in this level anyways. Plus, I think Iggy's castle is pretty straightforward, so nothing crazy going on here. We should be fine. Problem is, I actually don't really remember where every single star coin is. I think I know where a majority of them are. I know at some point there is like a secret hidden inside one of the walls, so I'm gonna keep an eye out for that. And I think it might be a little bit later on in the level. It's around one of these giant rotating like grates though, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Hey, a propeller suit. Not really sure why it's in the castle, but I'll take it, I guess. Might be more useful. Oh, you know what? That's why it's here, for that freaking star coin right there. Alright, well, thank goodness we can just grab that one by wall jumping. Jeez, man. That was not good. Oh, okay, you know what? Fine. We'll lose all our power-ups. There's the secret that I was looking for. Ah, crap. This is not good, man. We already lost all our power-ups, dude. Honestly, I'm contemplating just, like, jumping in the lava, but you know what? That would be the loser way out. You know, we can still do it, guys. I believe in us. You know what? Let me actually just be a little bit more careful here, because I really do not want to die if I don't have to. Like, we already got 2 of the 3 star coins. We might as well just try and go for gold and make our way to the end. I think we might be able to do it, guys. I believe in myself. Do you guys believe in me? I think you do. Alright, I think the final star coin's actually around here, so might not be that hard to pick up. I just gotta be a little bit careful, make sure I don't miss any of these jumps. That'd be bad. And oh geez, thank goodness we can do that. You know what? If I can actually get all the red coins from that ring, I probably can get a power-up. It's just a matter of if I can be quick enough to actually grab all these. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it, actually. Oh, come on, no! Alright, you know what, never mind. I'll just take the freaking flagpole. That's good enough for me. I only need the super mushroom, you know? Like, that's the OG power-up, dude. That's all I need. I'm fine. We're good. We got this. Final star coin, I think. Yeah, there it is. Alright. So we just gotta time our jump correctly here. Also, these freaking, like, magic blasts are getting a little annoying, Iggy. Not gonna lie. If you could chill out with that for a moment, I'd appreciate it. There we go. Tier 3 power-up. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Oh, now there's 2 magic blasts at the same time. Bro, now it's getting extra tricky up in here. I think we're good, though. We got all the star coins. We should be relatively close to, like, the end of this level, I believe. Yeah, I think we're good. We made it, guys! We did it! We got sketchy there in the middle, but, we did it. Let's go and take on Iggy. I'm ready, man. What are you gonna throw at me? I actually kind of forgot what this boss fight is about, so I guess we'll find out together. Oh, okay, I know what's going on here. Yeah, Kamek, do your thing. Whatever. All she's gonna do is make the freaking chain shot massive. And, this fight's not even that hard because, like, he goes along the same path, so it's kind of silly since all I have to do is just avoid getting hit, really. I just walk around back and jump on top of him. Not a hard fight at all. So, Kamek actually kind of helped us out here, I'd like to think, because it's super predictable. And oh no, I missed. You know, I could have gotten that probably. Oh, now. Alright, fine. You know, whatever. I'll take that hit. Not a big deal. Dude, come back here. Just die. It's over, you know? You're done, son. Get out of here. Alright. Give me that freaking key. Oh, of course. It's going to be on the top layer. There we go. We did it. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. 0 to hero, man. That's like the story of this castle. We got knocked down to like no power-ups. Came back with a tier 3. Died to the boss a little bit, but we're fine. And yeah. Get out of here, Bowser Jr. I don't even care anymore. Doesn't even bother me. I know I'm going to the next world. You got nothing, man. You got nothing. You're running out of worlds to escape to. Anyways, with that, we are done with World 5. And as we make our way to World 6, I think that's where I'm going to end off this video. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more of my videos, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.